Hey YouTube, so here's another sneaker video. This is my weekly sneaker rotation, all the pairs of shoes I wore this week. These are some really cool shoes you've probably never seen before, so let's check them out. So this is this week's sneaker rotation, what I've worn this week. Let's check them all out. So let's begin with this pair here. So I'm from Canada, so this is what I wore on Canada Day here. And I think these are really cool. So this is a really cool pair of Reebok Pumps. And what you might not know about these is you might not have seen them before. This is a sample pair, which is really cool. So this pair here is a one of one in the world. There's no other of that exact shoe. So I just absolutely love Reebok, and like I love sneakers in general, but anytime I can buy a shoe that no one else has, like I'm all on it. So when I broke these out Canada Day, people were looking at them like not knowing what they are. There's even a guy in an elevator with me who he knew Reebok, but he looked at these like wondering what they were. And just no one has seen this pair of pumps before. They come in other colorways, but this specific colorway is a one of one, so it's really nice because it's an unreleased sample, and just this pair just really turns heads. The next pair of shoes I wore this last week is this. This is a pair of Reebok Classics, and what makes this pair really cool is it's in like a mint cyan colored suede that is just so soft, with orange highlights on it. But also, if you like Reebok, check out this pair of shoes. This is another one of one sample. So there's a lot of Reebok Classics and Reebok shoes out there, but this specific color combination, quality, all that stuff makes this pair a one of one sample. So this pair never came out to retail, so you couldn't get this at Foot Locker or anything, which is a really cool, I like the rare shoes. And this is just the perfect pair of summer shoes. They go with anything, the white bottoms and the really light colored cyan. This pair is just a win. You can put them with anything, you can wear them anywhere. They turn heads. I was actually wearing these in an area called Yorkville, and DJ Khaled walked right past me and looked at this pair of shoes he was wondering what they were. He was interested in them, but he's never seen this colorway before, which I thought was really cool to have the king of sneakers look at the pair. So that's why I like these now. The next pair of shoes I wore this week is these. So I also have, not just as you see, basketball shoes, Reebok Classics, whatever. My collection is very different from a lot of other sneakerheads. So I brought out some Vans. I have a big collection of Vans too, and I love these Vans. This isn't your typical pair of Vans slip-ons or skate. This is a pair of Vans Style 86. This is a very cool pair that not a lot of people know about this style of Vans, because most people, like I said, just wear the slip-on or the skate. But see, from the front it just looks like your typical pair, but what's different is the sides of the shoe are different style and all that. But this is a really nice pair because the pattern, the polka dots, all that, and it's just a really great summer shoe. It's a triple blue pattern and all that. So I absolutely love Vans. They're really good for summer, so that's why I wore these. Next thing I wore this week for all the Nike collectors out there, check these out. This is a pair of Flightposites in the Topaz Mist colorway that I call iridescent. And this is a really cool pair. So I've had this pair since 2019. And this pair is usually in my weekly rotation because I think it's just such a unique pair of shoes. I love foam posits, Flightposites, all that cool stuff from Nike. So these are one of my favorites in the collection. I've got a few pairs of them. And yeah, so every time I get to break these out is a good day. So this pair of shoes I actually wore 2 different days this week. This is the third pair of Reeboks in this video. Obviously at this point I love Reebok shoes. This is a pair of Reebok Questions, but you might be wondering also you haven't seen this exact colorway. That's because, guess what? This is a one of one sample pair as well. So this pair never went to retail. So this is the only known one of this exact shoe, making it a one of one with the turquoise uppers and these the suede back. This has a lot of different colors going on it. This is a very different shoe. Most shoes have 2 or 3 colors, but this one's very different. And that's why I like it. When I wear these Reebok Questions, no one knows where they're from. Even they have the gum soles and all that. It's just a spectacular pair. This pair really turns heads, especially for older Reebok collectors. They've never seen these. So we're on to the last pair in the weekly rotation from this week. This is a pair that a lot of people wouldn't even know about at all, even really, really big sneaker collectors, because this isn't your typical pair of sneakers. So what this is a pair from Gumball 3000, which is a car rally. This is a collaboration between Kappa and Gumball 3000. They sold these shoes at the Gumball 3000 rally in 2022, the Toronto to Miami one. So I had to get these there for my collection. And obviously you can see the Miami colors and all that. But what's really cool is the quality on these is just next level, like how they're cut and all that. So I think they're just a really good pair of shoes. Thank you for watching this week's sneaker rotation of my sneaker collection. If you like sneakers, check out my other sneaker videos. I've got 150 plus pairs. I've got a whole playlist of all these cool shoes you've never seen before. So thank you for watching and please subscribe.